Yo, it's your boy Dro, the M.I.ALIENS podcast. Got my boy Don Beezy in this bit.
Don Beezy in this bitch.
I guess introduce yourselves.
Yo, it's your boy Jordan.
Trial.
Y'all get y'all IG and all that shit.
Y'all follow me at your boy Jordan. That's it.
Duh. I don't really got much going on, so you ain't gotta follow me. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really...
Dog said fuck y'all.
I fucks with it. I ain't promoting much. You ain't gotta follow me.
Dog getting money doing this thing. All right, so what's the topic for the day, Don Beezy?
Fatherhood.
Fatherhood. Okay, that's a good one.
And like, you know, y'all personal experiences. Like, I'll pop off with you. Like, how has fatherhood changed you?
It changed me. I say it changed me in a way that, like, I don't take shit for granted. Like when I first had my daughter, it was different because I got two kids now. I had a daughter and I had a son. And so my daughter, it just made me, I don't know, it made me like open up, get in tune with myself, like emotional wise.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it made me more of like a beast. In the sense like, I have no problem taking care of business when it comes to like self-defense. Yeah. But after having my daughter, because now I'm like, I'm more alert in the sense of before I throw hands with you. Mm-hmm. Now it's like I'll still throw hands, but I'm not finna sit there and play with you. I ain't finna check. Like I'm fighting to kill. I'm fighting to hurt. Like I'm making sure like I make it home.
Facts. You gotta make it home to your kids. Yeah.
Having my son, it just shit. I'm proud. I don't know. Like, it's like that shit set in stone right now. Like I know I got work to do. I don't know. It's just like more motivation. Like I know it's like I'm more hungry now.
Yeah.
It's certain shit I won't take, and there's certain shit I like. I make sure that I don't know. Like I could not put this. Like I'll tuck my pride in for my youngest. You know what I'm saying? Just so they can have a better way.
I'll say like me having a son, because I'm on my second child as well.
Yes, sir.
Me having a son, it gave me motivation to hustle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I've been tapping in, more so like my business mind. Mm-hmm. I feel like during this pandemic, primarily I was focusing on like my spiritual, my mental, because I'm around dirty ass motherfuckers all the time, and then media's just
super dirty, fucking
up my head and shit like that. So I say my son definitely is giving me my hustle. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
What about your daughter though?
She gave me my spirituality, indefinitely. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew and it's crazy because I'm gonna fast forward into now. I knew she was gonna be inquisitive at some point in time and ask questions, and I want to be able to give her, the actual factuals. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Question like what? Like who is God and?
No, damn. Before it, bro.
You said spirituality.
Yeah. But she gave me my spirituality, but in regards to your question, she doesn't ask questions like that. She oh, Daddy, why you go to work? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Question like that. Mm-hmm. I gotta put clothes in your bag, baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but I'm assuming she's gonna be asking questions about God and stuff like that.
She's gonna be curious.
So she gave me my spirituality in the sense like I wanted to read this stuff for myself. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to just like, go off
what somebody
face
else
value, of other individuals. I'm like, man, let me read this for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That it preceded the Bible too. Like I read shit outside the Bible as well.
Such as like what you mean?
Like
spirituality books or just like life lessons?
Probably like history books and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of our spirituality is like kind of like stuck in the history books. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm reading this one book that's talking about like how this monotheistic flow, like having one God instead of like 2, 3, has been a thing has been a popular thing until a certain point in time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like the Renaissance, whatever. But that's besides the point. Spirituality. My daughter gave me my spirituality, and actually reading the script and like understanding, I guess our expectations, from God and shit like that.
Okay.
And how he wants us like protect the poor and defend the widows and shit. Like it's like a whole list of like shit he wants us to do, whatever, blah blah blah. But like shit we already been doing naturally. Like we didn't have to read this shit. Be living like this already. But it made me like more grounded person.
Okay.
Like we grew up wild niggas, bro. Sometimes we still get wild on your ass, but it's different now. Like you said, a lot of stuff is like premeditated. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, use our greater mind before we make a lot of decisions because, we trying to make it back to our youngins.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan, how would you say fatherhood changed you?
Man, just to feed off y'all, man, I got to say the same thing. Just the whole motivation and just, having to think from a little one now. Like, I can't, not saying I be doing stupid shit already, but before I do some stupid shit, I got to think like, damn, I got to be there for my son.
For sure.
Same thing with the motivation, man. Like, like I always been about my money, but now I just want to work hard. I want to better myself. Show like, make sure he got everything he need, everything he want.
Y'all boys been
everything count now.
Y'all boys been working out, no? Them boys been hitting the gym on the regular. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, man, trying to get right, man. But
healthy game.
But yeah, man. So just make sure you got everything you need. Cause like you feel me, when I grew up, man, I had my people make sure I had everything. If I wanted shoes, I had it. If I wanted clothes, if I needed whatever I wanted, toy, whatever I wanted, I got that. So I wanted it to be the same for him. My dad was in my life, so I want to make sure I'm in his life
for sure
every second of the day. You feel me? So it's crazy, man. Like I said, he getting so big so fast. He just turned one last month.
Facts.
And
drop a bomb for that boy.
That's what's up.
Low ass.
Talking shit.
But yeah, man.
He ain't talking shit. It's facts.
But yeah, man. He only one, but he growing so fast. You feel me? Like every day he do something new, man. Like and he laugh at the funniest things. I do some dumb shit around the house, man. He just be laughing. I was he had like a little Easter egg toy, man. I would just like make a little noise and he bust out laughing. I don't know why it's funny to him, but it's just like just
seeing your son laugh,
just that right there, man. Just really like just do something to you, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Fatherhood, man. For this first year I had him, man, is great, man. I love it, man.
Yeah.
You say your son one?
Yeah, he just turned one last month.
Okay, cool. How old your kids is?
My daughter's finna turn 3 in April, and my son is 3 months.
Ooh, okay. My daughter 1 and my son 2 months. I know you got a son and a daughter on the way. So how does you know what I'm saying, being a father affected you?
How can I put this? I didn't realize how much I didn't know until I had a kid. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact.
It's a lot of things I didn't know. So it kind of gave me like a thirst for knowledge because if I know more, I could teach more. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what, and the most important thing it gave me was patience. Patience, man, because that's not something that I can't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
But in a lot of, black household, it's like, hey, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of pulling you to the side and saying, hey, why are you doing this? It's more about the nurture that we get. And don't get me wrong, all our old girls love us, did everything for us. But I know now that you've grown, looking back, you were like, hey, oh, gee, you could have handled this a little better. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to do. I try to, because I had a pretty good upbringing. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I come from a bad household. I did come from a single mother. For the majority, I know, we had a stepdad later, and he's still around now. But it just showed me that the importance a child, especially a black child, the importance a father plays in that household. Just black children, period. Not even little boys, little girls too, because that's where they get their self-esteem from.
Absolutely.
So you gotta, stay on that. But yeah, having a child, it just gave me more of a thirst for knowledge.
That's where they get their self-esteem for. I like that.
Yeah, man. Just give me a thirst for knowledge, and just patience, man. Just gotta be patient with them. So that's what I get from having children. I might have a little girl now. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not. I ain't gonna say I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. I'm low key kind of scared, but
I'm telling you, cause if you do it right, she's gonna be the one wiping your ass when you're old as fuck.
Yeah.
When you about 150 and you need someone to wipe your ass, she's gonna be that person.
My old lady always tell me that, because I grew up with 3 brothers, 2 younger brothers and a little sister. So growing up, we fighting, whoopty whoop. Yeah. Doing boy stuff, chilling. But then when it comes down to the little girl, you got to be a little more fragile. And that's what I'm trying to learn right now. Because me and, my son TJ, we real rough.
Yeah.
Rough as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, cuz I disagree.
Really?
Me and my daughter are rough as fuck. My daughter punches so fucking hard.
That's not a bad thing,
And my shit be ringing. Like, I'm like, imagine she's mad at somebody and punches somebody.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I be getting her. She be in the backyard with the gloves on.
Yeah.
Getting it in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, really, like, working.
At least you starting off early, man. Ain't nobody gonna bully her in school, man.
That's just a fact. Because I feel like kids need to know how to, take care of themselves.
Defend yourself, absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So, damn, you said something about patience. Like that, like having a child gave you patience. You didn't think, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you said you had 2 brothers, and you had a little sister. And you, a lot of times, like, being that grown up, you know what I'm saying, being at your crib, y'all was there by yourself. And you was like, you know what I'm saying, you big brother, you got to take over. That ain't, you know what I'm saying, establish patience.
Hell no. Ain't established no patience, because it's like, it's hard to establish patience when I tell my little brother, hey, bro, put that down. He like, can I curse?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, I ain't know if it was a Christian podcast. I don't know. I wanted to be sure. I don't know. You know, I tell my little brother, hey, put that down. Hit me with the nigga. Who is you? What you? You know what I'm saying? So you don't. The patience go out the window.
I ain't see that shit, man, when I was at the crib, bro.
Yeah, I saw you running shit.
You said some shit.
I ran, but that's the thing, though.
Why they close on the floor?
When they got older, because you got to remember, they were smaller than me. But as they got older, my second brother under me, he a little shorter, but he done got bigger. And then the youngest one, he like 6'2". So once they starting to size me up, it's like when you in the jungle and the little lion come out like, hey man, I think I'm bigger than this nigga. No, I don't know. I probably could take him. Then it kind of got to the back. Well, now obviously I still had to lay the smack down, let him know, hey, but it's still big, bro. It's still big, bro.
It's just different because, you know, that's a sibling compared to his kid. Like your kid,
exactly.
You want to make sure they doing everything you tell them to do. You tell them to stop. You want them to stop. Your brother just like, man, you know, you my big brother, but I ain't really got to listen to you. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's my old girl tell me no, I ain't got to do it. So.
Because watching after my siblings, it was like, don't do this because old girl said don't do this.
Yeah.
But with my children, it's like, don't do this because I know it's not good for you. So that's where the patience come in at, because you can't expect them to get it right on the first try. Because we didn't.
Yeah.
So why, you know, you can't put that on them like that.
That's a fact. It's a fact. We just get better as we go.
Yeah. And then we still young too. We still young too, so we growing with them.
In regards to discipline, how do y'all go about discipline?
Hold on, my daughter won, so I'm just talking to her.
Yes.
So it's really no discipline other than taking something away from her, which I don't do that. Her mama, like her mama do that. You know what I'm saying? Take
what away from
like let's say like she do something. What she get mad, she hit. Like she'll swing on you. She don't swing on me like that. She don't, honestly, but she'll slap her mama. And for whatever reason, I guess because she there the most, but she'll slap her mama, so she'll put her in timeout. Like in her, we have like a little playpen. She'll put her in there.
Okay. Timeout in the playpen?
Yeah, in the playpen, like the same, like a little Rugrat shit.
Counterproductive.
She'll put in the playpen for a little bit. She'll cry because she want to be out roaming.
Okay.
Because she walking now, so she want to be out everywhere, touching everything. She want to know what everything is. So when she do that, she'll start crying. She'll leave it in there for like 15, 30 seconds, then take her out, so she know that's wrong. And so that's her discipline. But with me, hell no, ain't no discipline going on. Is don't do that. If she do it, I'll either pick her up, give her some kisses. I don't give a damn. Like I can't stay mad at her.
Yeah, that's your baby girl, man.
I don't give a fuck.
I mean, it really ain't no discipline just yet. You feel me? Like you know,
when she get older and she understand everything, that's when like I'll lay the law down.
Yeah, that's what I'm
right now.
Yeah.
And that's why I popped my daughter, because she's smart as fuck. You understand me. You hurt me.
Yeah.
So you deliberately not listening to me. I'm gonna pop your ass.
Yeah, I feel like that's when the discipline come in.
That.
Because if you walk in the room and they drop something and give you the big eyes, it's like, okay, now you know why you dropped this and you looking at me like this. Because you're not supposed to be touching me. So when they can understand.
Why your hands behind your back?
Exactly. When they can understand what they doing is wrong. Now, everybody discipline different.
Yeah.
And it's different forms too. You ain't got to go right to the pow. I personally think you should every now and again. Though.
Yeah.
But not too often, because everything ain't worth getting physical. And you know, not
I think timeout works better than like
definitely do.
Make her stare at the wall.
My daughter knows. She know right now. Like she knows when she doing something wrong or she ain't supposed to be doing it. But for me, I can't have that dialogue as far as talking to her.
I also want to say that my daughter is learning what is wrong from right as well, and sometimes she doesn't know if she's doing something bad, and she be like, I'm like, yeah, baby, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, okay. Like shit like that. So I'm saying, like, and it's so important, like, for parents to be in a child's life, because all these, you know, experiences, maybe before they had to experience something, what if they just had that one person to tell them?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, this, that, you know. And even into our adulthood, hey, don't get that credit card, man. They gonna fuck you over. I already got that shit. They gonna fuck you. And interest rates like a motherfucker. You know, like shit like that, you know, put you up on game. And that's what a lot of white people have, though. Mm-hmm. You know, their people have been in I guess the game of life, like more
in the know.
The facts, more than black people. We catching up like a motherfucker exponentially. You know what I'm saying? We got millionaires popping up all the time. But you know, like you know, at one point in time we weren't able to read, right? We'll get in trouble for all that. So you know, them having that head start and that education, like stocks and shit. I know white people who've been doing that shit since we were like in 9th grade. I'm like, what is that chart? I ain't peep what it was, but like around 12th grade, I'm like, hey, this boy been on that shit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I knew about stocks a long time ago, man, I would have been doing it. I'm still kind of learning
probably
right
bumping
now,
our head probably back then.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of us were bumping our heads right now.
That's a fact.
You know
Cause I had a homeboy. He was this is back in like 2014, 2013, matter of fact. This dude I used to work with, he was like a real, you know, computer savvy dude, and he was telling me about Bitcoin, right? He was a gamer. So he was like, hey, you know, trying, you know.
In 2015?
2013.
2013.
So he say, hey, you know, you should invest in penny stocks, put a little money in, and you can buy different games online and whatnot, and it might be a good currency in the future. But I'm like, digital currency? My nigga, that ain't gonna be till about 2050 in my mind. So I'm like, I don't know about that, John. I'm gonna have to let you, you know, you on your own with that one. He said, all right, man, I spent like $20. I got like 100 gold coins or something like that, right? Fast forward, John ended up moving to Georgia with his mom and his sister, and I didn't hear from him again because I ended up leaving the place I was working at to go where I'm at now. And I've been here since about 2017.
Trav, you fucked up,
man. Let me tell you, man. When I heard all the melee going on, the news is on social media. 17,000 a coin.
He got 100.
Well, I looked in the mirror. I said, I should punch you on your shit.
He got 100 of them.
I mean, that's how much he had at the time. He was spending some of it on gaming and whatnot. But he was but that's what I'm saying. He was already in the know. A lot of us.
Hold on, it's 17,000 a coin right now?
That was in 2017. Right now, it's like 49K a coin.
God,
you feel me? So I don't know how much John got.
Tell me about that shit too.
Yeah, that was
how much coins you got, cuz?
I ain't telling that shit.
Yeah.
Eat a dick.
You know what I'm saying? But that was in 2017. It was 17 bands of coins. So it's
at his time, that was real low. Nah, man, cost a lot to get one thing.
God damn,
kick
I messed out on that one.
Kick myself in the head.
Hey, but it's another hustle shit. Isn't it? Where's the wheels? It's a way, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't feel like it's ever too late.
Nah, hell no.
Definitely not.
The world changing and Bitcoin fit right into the way the world is going. Like with all this scanning your phone shit, it's gonna go right into this digital shit. Yeah. So,
but you said something like besides Bitcoin, but you said the white people got like
a head
start over us. You know what I'm saying? Because the point we ain't know how to read and whatnot. Yeah. We wasn't captured by them. That's why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we were forced to learn their shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We already had our own shit. And so we had to unlearn our shit to learn their shit.
I feel like once we unlearn their shit and get back to our shit, because our shit is what built those pyramids. You know what I'm saying? And they still can't figure out how to do that shit. Still.
It is facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And so it wasn't no iPhone back then in those times, you feel me? But we got that shit done.
Getting off.
And they can't figure this shit out because they wasn't the source. We was the source.
They rather blame it on aliens and get a credit to niggas.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
Aliens. So they erased our history, and honestly, we taught them everything they know.
Yeah. Facts.
We taught them everything they know.
How to wash their ass. Facts.
Exactly. Wow. And so they still don't do it right to this day.
Or the chicken.
We talking about a cook. You feel me? We taught them everything they know. So like they teaching us something that we already know, the basics. You know what I'm saying? Even if you read the Bible, you know what I'm saying? It's the basic principle. It's something that we just naturally geared towards. You know what I'm saying? what principles. I'm not saying
principle. Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm not saying the Bible word for word,
like iPhone, shit. Like
I got you.
But that's any biblical. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the Torah, whether it's the Bible, whether it's the Quran, the biblical, like the principles, is something that just naturally, like we just already, it's instilled in us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying by what they believe in or whatnot, but the basic principles, the principle of the laws and whatnot.
For sure.
Hey, can I piggyback on the being in the know? Black people, if you ain't gonna pay it off, stop putting shit in your kids' names, please.
We still doing that?
I don't know, but I just had to throw that. If you think about doing that, stop doing that. Because in the long run,
your mom fucked you over?
Hey man, listen, we're not talking about my personal life. I can't confirm or deny that. Shout out to Missy. But stop doing that, man.
Hey man, stop it.
Especially if you ain't gonna pay it off. Because you fucking them up before they even get out in the real world, man.
Thank you, mama, for not fucking me up. But yeah, man. So what's something that you learned over in life that you think you want to instill into your child? Like, what's something that you went through that you don't want to go through, like want your child to go through, and you learn a valuable lesson from that? You know what I'm saying? That trial.
That's a good question.
Don't get caught.
Some things I learned. Oh, okay.
Don't get caught.
That's a
you
good
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, don't get caught, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna teach you how not to get.
You're gonna have to do what you ever have to. You're gonna have to do whatever you have to do in your life. You know, to have the life that you want, the life that's best for you. So thus you doing that. If it's some wild shit, don't get caught, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get caught. I don't want to know about it.
Shit. I don't want to know about it. Fuck it.
Man, depending on what you did, like, if your son, like, whacked something, like, I would want you to tell me. Because that means, like, somebody eventually going to be looking for you. Like, I like to be on my P's and Q's as well.
Yeah, tell me everything, man. I'm going to let you know the real, man. Yeah.
And I feel like that's very important, like, establishing some type of, foundation of friendship, with your kids, you know what I'm saying? And having that trust. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'm your mentor, your guidance, all that shit, man. Like I ain't finna judge you for nothing you do. I'm gonna let you know whether you're wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you from like the shit I've done, I can't judge nobody. Nobody on this earth. And you know what I'm saying? I don't even think I'm a bad person. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, my shit was even that wild in that sense. Not saying that I wasn't doing no wild shit, but you know what I'm saying? I can see from that perspective of how somebody can lose themselves or take it, you know what I'm saying, to the other side. You know what I'm saying?
It just all come with maturity, man. Like you said, like you say you don't do nothing crazy, but it just come with just maturity. Like you feel me? Back then, you probably did some dumb shit that just you wouldn't do now. You feel me? Like it just like it's not even that you weren't raised right. It just like what's the point? Like you feel me? I got kids now, so I can't do this dumb shit I did before, man.
Absolutely.
And two, I'm just older now. I know it's right from wrong, shit like that. So.
Absolutely. And what's crazy for me may not be crazy for you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Specifically for you, that's a fact.
Yeah.
I done seen you do some shit. I'm like, hey, I don't know what's up with this nigga. Hey, if it made sense to him, fuck it,
And get a good night's sleep, nigga.
That's a fact. Come back the next day like nothing happened. Like, whoa.
But
this nigga is different. This nigga different.
Whoa, you want to tell them what it is? I'm kidding. I don't even want to know.
Hold on. Fuck that. Story time. Fuck it. We're going to segue into story time. Fuck you talking about?
I mean, bro, I'm just talking about in general. Let's go back to, I'm about to sound old as a mother. Let's go back to 07.
Okay.
Jesus.
Let's do it.
Richmond Middle.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Richmond days.
Made us men.
Hell yeah. Gladiator school, you feel me?
I'm like, I mean.
TP was there, Bell was there.
Bell was there, TP, everybody was there, you feel me? The whole house was there.
We all in this bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the heights in this bitch.
Man. Just like, I don't know. Man, a story stick. I remember one day, man, we used to walk home in a big group. All us stayed in the same area, general. So we just all, even if you ain't know us, you walking in the same way we walking. That's how I met this dude. I was walking home. He was with I think his sister, and I think Pooh Man, and I was on the other side of the street. And he said some weird shit like that. That nigga clean. I said, excuse me. So then he said, what's up? I said, what's up? Woody woot. I think because we had block schedule the following day, we ended up having 7th grade English together.
Miss Messersmith.
Yeah. So then that's how we linked. But I remember one day we all walking home and shit, right? Everybody used to wear them big ass 10X Arabs, And so all of us look the same, right? And I think he's slap boxing Thurkel or some shit, right?
Oh, damn.
So these niggas drive by one time because they think, you know, we ain't pay no attention. We just trying to get home or whatever, right? So then they drive by again and they still like going at it. They double back a third time, right? They skirt off to the sidewalk and try to run this nigga over. And he jump on the hood of the car. He like, man, what the fuck going on? Two grown ass men jump on the car. Oh shit, boy, we thought you was beating up our little cousin out here.
I remember that.
And I'm like, what the this nigga doubt them up. Oh no, ain't no hard feelings. Whoop, whoop, boom, boom, boom. And I'm just standing there like, well, this is a fucking movie? Like, what the fuck? And
This is a movie.
Ain't none of us older than 15 years old. And these nigga grown and almost ran into a crowd of jits. And he was just like, we went to Miss Morgan, got a fruit cup, and kept going.
It was right across the street from Miss Morgan, too. Right across
there.
the street.
I said, man, I don't know what's up with this nigga, man. This nigga is different.
I don't know why that was normal to me. I don't know. I already thought they explained what they were doing. I did the same shit. Fuck it.
Fuck it. No, that wouldn't mean we good. All right, bet. Clap them up. Going about your day.
That was it. I knew their cousin they were talking about too. They thought I was fighting their cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit was straight.
Oh, so this had nothing to do with the slap boxing shit he was doing?
No, it was like they thought I was I was beating their cousin.
Oh, okay, but y'all were just fucking around.
We were fucking around,
oh, okay,
but
okay.
it wasn't their cousin. I was.
It was a wrong nigga.
Oh, okay,
wrong
okay.
nigga.
That's why I said all us had on.
It was a big misunderstanding.
All them damn Arabs, you ain't know who was who. It was a bunch of niggas in white t-shirts walking home.
So it's just a funny story to me.
I thought you was beating my cousin. That's crazy.
So back to that shit. So like, back to, you know what I'm saying, being a black father, which is a blessing. Something that I went through that I wouldn't want my son to go through, as far as, you know what I'm saying, not, you know what I'm saying, like feeling like you got to fight every situation. So I feel like in that situation, like, well, you know what I'm saying, I didn't see the seriousness in a grown man trying to run me over. For me, that was just whatever, handle the situation that time. And then jump on the hood of a car and trying to fight. Ready to fight.
Yeah.
Two grown ass men. Not looking back at them like, them niggas could have shot my ass, stabbed my ass, at the very least, beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I ain't see the seriousness in none of my situations. That's why I carried it out like, man, I'm finna go out. I'm gonna go big and go home. Fuck it. And not seeing this, because I always prevailed. Every fight I got into, no matter how, you know what I'm saying, crazy it looked, whether it was niggas trying to jump me or the dude was bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I ain't finna back down for shit. And so to teach my son, like, man, listen, yeah, you stand on your own, but knowing that you ain't gotta take it to that extreme, as far as, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I like, nigga, I felt tried in the situation, and so I like, you know what, fuck this shit, nigga. I'm finna show you, like, I know you a bitch. I can feel it in your heart, you a bitch, and I'm finna let it be known you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's certain shit that was just unnecessary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if certain niggas that was really on it like that, shit, I could have been dead by now. And so to teach my son, like, man, you ain't gotta show off, you ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you know you ain't no bitch, you know you stand your ground, listen, you can talk your way out of situation.
Facts.
Opposed from just, you know what I'm saying, handling that shit the way
so just going
your daddy did.
Just go about in situations is a lot better than you did.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see.
Cause shit, nigga, I missed like what, 40 days, over 40 days at Richmond. That's my 7th grade year off of suspensions alone.
Off of just doing dumb shit. Shit, you know, you could have just
fighting. Yeah, hell yeah. And all of my fights is a big misunderstanding. Certain, not all of them. Not all of them. What I'm saying, it was just big misunderstandings where it just didn't have to go that far.
A lot of them.
So, yeah, a lot of them. Okay. Certain of them, I just, hey man, he deserved that shit.
To answer your question, I would say just being your own man. You know, just being able to go get it by yourself, man. You feel me? Like me, man. I like to be independent. I don't like to ask nobody for no money. I don't like to ask people for anything. You feel me? Just if I want to know something, I go find out on my own. You feel me? I do it myself. I just wanted to be like that. Man, I lost what I was going to say, but yeah, just be your own person, man. Don't expect somebody else to do it for you. You know, you want something done, get it done yourself, man. You know, you your own person, man. Don't expect nobody else to do it for you.
That's some real shit.
Absolutely.
Like that.
You need a team, build your team.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
Don't wait for nobody else, man. Do it on your own. Be the first one to do it so they can follow you. For me, be a leader. Be a leader. That's the main thing. My dad told me a lot, man. Be a leader, not a follower, man.
That's a fact.
That's what's up.
Young fatherhood advice. What would you give the young fathers out there?
Young fathers, that's a. What I tell them is, man, every day you there, you doing your job. Just being there, you doing your job. Cause you being around for one, already showing this is where I want to be. So everything else that the child is doing, it's true that women are naturally nurturing creatures.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so are men. We just do it differently. That's all. Cause we a little more masculine. That's all it is.
For sure.
So don't never let nobody tell you you're not doing enough. If you are there, you providing, and you giving it 110% every day. You ain't taking, because you can't take no days off of this.
Yeah.
Facts. You ain't taking no days off. You make sure your jit good. You winning. That's it.
What would to add on to that question? What could you say is that? Damn it, I lost it. Too much of this
Fatherhood advice for the young fathers. What would be like one thing you would tell the fathers? For the young father, like nigga, like 16, just done shot up a club.
I would say, kind of just a feed off the trap, man. Just make sure you there. Also, just helping your old lady, man, because it's a lot. You feel me? Just like you say, they young, just like you young, they young too, man. They don't know what's going on. They all this new to them, just like it's new to you. So make sure you just a helping hand all the way through. Change diapers every now and then. Even though we might not want to do that shit, man, but do that shit. Why you laughing, man?
Yeah, that's true though.
But yeah, just it's little things that really matter. Just helping change the diapers, man. Help when she getting the baby out of the car, or you can do that yourself. Get the baby out of the car, man. Grab the baby back. Just little things like that, man. Because for the young ones, man, it's stressful, man. It's stressful. It's a lot to take on, man. It's a big responsibility. So I'll just say, make sure you just help in the best way you can.
And let me clarify: nobody at my house make me feel like I don't do enough. I'm just like, let me clear that up ASAP. Let me clear that up immediately.
I had to drop a ball for that one.
I'm greatly appreciated in my kingdom.
I thought about. I flirted with the idea. I ain't stamping on you.
I'm greatly appreciated in my kingdom. So let me just throw that out there.
I ain't think that because I've been to your crib, so I ain't think that. But to answer that question, as far as the advice I can give to the young ones, the young fathers out there, help. Like I'll say, help. Just how Jordan said, help as much as you can. And there is no, how can I say this? There is no competition. There is no, I did this, but you ain't do that, man. Everything you do is like, what I'm saying? It counts. You a parent.
Facts.
There is no, you ain't do this, it's your turn, and none of that shit like that. If she can't do it or she tired, hey, man, step up. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And vice versa. If you too tired or whatever the case may be, she gonna have to step up. This is a joint effort, 100-100. Ain't no 50-50, it's 100-100. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you do is going to affect that child. That's what I got to say about that. That's my advice.
My advice for the young fathers would be communication. Because I'm like 2 kids in it, and I'm still like working on my communication skills. You know what I'm saying? And in regards to like shit, even work, that shit transcends to work. Not only my household, but fucking communication. Young ones, that's big key. Get that shit down pat. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna need it, especially you're gonna be nurturing a child. You know what I'm saying? Communication key like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So honing on that for sure.
Big fact. How old your son is? How old you is?
3. He'll be 4 next month, April 13th.
Damn. So I ain't there yet. So, and you know what I'm saying? There's fathers out there that can say that, man, that raised a child from, you know what I'm saying, from birth to 18, that can give us more insight. And for those new fathers out there, listen, this is what we can speak on from our experiences. You know what I'm saying? My son just got here. He's 2 months. My daughter is just turned 1.
She had a baby?
Say what?
She had a baby? She had your little boy already?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. We here.
Okay.
December 8th.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. What could you say? Because I think you got the oldest. You got the oldest child here.
What you mean?
What could you say as far as, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my child the older.
Yeah, your child the oldest. So like, what could you say that you experiencing? You know what I'm saying, from your son, like what you went through and whatnot, and
what I went through is a little different, and a lot of people go through this. My son, he has like a mental delay. Really? So yeah, he has like a mental delay. So right now he speaks, but he's not speaking where he needs to be. So he's I'm not gonna say he's on the spectrum, but he does, display behavior sometimes when it comes down to that. When his mood swings and how he processes certain things is not how a 3-year-old would process something.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's for the better because at times you can be real independent to the point where it's like almost dangerous. It's like, I don't want you in the kitchen climbing up cabinets, just opening stuff. Trying to feed yourself. You come and get us for that. So, what was the question again?
No, like, what did you go through as a child? What certain things that you went through that, you know what I'm saying, another father may go through. You know what I'm saying? How did you handle it? How could you handle it better? You know what I'm saying? Just for advice for the, you know what I'm saying, the fathers. Even me, because I ain't get there yet. Yeah. None of my kids 3 years old.
It go back to what I was saying earlier, man. The older they get, you're going to have more patience. You need to have more patience.
Okay.
Because, like you said, your daughter's just walking. So now it's a whole nother ball game now. So now she is no longer being stationary. You leave her there, she's not going to be there when you get back. And that's okay. So when you see her somewhere else and you specifically say, you need to stay here, take that breath.
Ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Hey, that shit, this shit fun to me, honestly. This shit fun.
Okay.
That shit fun. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I say
she into something, she learning something, like, we'll try to, like, how can I put this, like, in our living room, we'll kind of block it off so what she can't leave and go into the kitchen. I mean, anything like that. So she's stuck in the living room and got the hallway, and that's it. All the doors closed. She can't go nowhere else.
You got to baby-proof the house.
Yeah. We ain't got no real, it's like, it's not legit baby proof. It's like ghetto baby proof. We got her like her timeout thing. You know, we like I say her like her tent or whatever. It's just like what we brought at the beach. I don't know what to even call it.
Oh, that's a timeout thing.
Yeah,
that's
we
cool.
Put
That's timeout.
But she don't want to be in there because she want to walk around. Because she been in there before. You know what I'm saying? When she was learning how to walk, and that's what she was, holding on to the side of it, and saying get her exercise in. Anywho. We'll block it off, and she figure out ways to get through. You know what I'm saying? She'll get through something as far as squeeze herself through, or she'll climb something. And then for me, I'm like, man, that is so fucking interesting. I love that shit. That my daughter, like, you know what I'm saying? She gonna figure out this shit. She gonna figure this shit out to get what she want, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? It just shows the intelligence.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. He ain't walking yet, but it just he crawled and touched everything. He put everything in his mouth, man. It just amazed me, like how how curious they are with everything. Because like I could see some nasty that shit on the floor and be like, I wouldn't dare put that in my mouth. But for a baby to do it and just to see it, it's just funny, man.
What the fuck this is? I'm gonna taste it.
And I just can't wait for him to walk, man.
I done seen it. I done smelt it. Not the last taste.
Exactly. But I can't wait for him to walk, man, just to see, like, just to see how busy he is and just to see how curious he is, to see when he knows he can walk, how far he can go now, how much more he can do when he start walking, man. So
that shit exciting as fuck, man.
I don't want to like.
A lot of people say, oh, my bad. A lot of people say, man, you don't want to walk yet because then that's when it get worse. But I mean, same thing you said, like, for me, it's fun, man. I just like to see what they like to do, and
they walking out.
I don't want to. What's the like? I'm trying to use a proper term.
Man, fuck all that, man.
To not be offensive, but I don't want to shit on y'all parade.
Nah, go for it, man.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, all that excitement shit, that shit about to go out the window. That shit is going out the window. I'm telling you that right now.
Tell me something, man.
I love it too. I love it. Look at little TJ, man. He walking, he opening doors, he doing this. Oh, okay. You said your daughter 1.
Yeah.
Your son 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I give y'all another 7 months. let's see what y'all doing when y'all in the living room. Everything great, everything good. The mama out doing what she do. You got the baby. And they come home covered in some shit you ain't even know y'all had in the house. And now it's like that worry. Now it's like, okay, what the fuck is this? That's one. Mm-hmm. And two, why the hell is you in here? What do you possibly, what you need to get out from under the cabinet? You ain't never even seen under there.
Mm-hmm. That's why. That curiosity. For me, is
what's under here?
Man, I seen a lot of videos with kids in the shit. You know what I'm saying? They covered in flour and shit like that. Big ass mess. And I think that shit is hilarious.
It's funny at first. Mm-hmm. It's hilarious.
Until you gotta clean that shit up.
Until you gotta clean that shit up. And then she comes downstairs. Cute. Well, nigga, where was you? You was supposed to be watching her. This ain't her fault. She doing what she supposed to do. And now you looking at her like, making me look bad in front of my people, man. Mm-hmm. You tripping out here. So enjoy it now. Enjoy it now.
Hey, man, I've been rocking this way since 7th grade, man. Certain rules don't apply to me, man. Certain rules don't apply to me. I don't give a fuck. So if my daughter getting some shit, as long as she ain't hurt, if she getting messy and stuff like that, okay, cool. Bath time, cool. And I'll be talking shit to her like, you shouldn't be doing that. See what you got me in trouble. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
You got me in trouble.
I don't care. As long as she ain't hurt or harmed or anything like that. Yeah. Hey, man, thumbs up. I learn and listen.
You gotta look at it too, man. We once did the same thing, man. We ain't know no better, but we did it though. So
man, I was
we
bad.
Put our
burning toilet paper in the room.
Yes.
What's that smell? Flush it.
I had stories about me when I was a kid, man. So like, man, potty training. Oh my goodness. My mama told me how like I embarrassed her by like I went to like this daycare and they were teaching us about potty training, and they said like, man, I wipe my ass with my hands and smear it on the wall.
No, you wasn't no regular shit, man.
Didn't I just say that? I told you that. I told you that.
You did.
I don't remember this. I remember getting potty trained, but I don't remember the shit on the wall type of shit. But my mama told me that I was like she was embarrassed.
I would be
embarrassed like a motherfucker.
Like so he doing this at home? You let this go down?
That's what
home?
they think. They think whatever's going on here, he doing this at the crib. They think
10 times more.
Worse.
Now you gotta go to
I drew on the walls
at
the crib. I'm like, man, one day I'm like, man, this wall be raw as fuck if shit was blue. I got my crayon, start coloring that shit. I'm like, man, this shit taking longer than expected.
It never come out how you anticipate.
Never. Nigga, never. I switched it up, man. Fuck, let's put some red in this bitch. Oh man, but anywho, like, but shit like that, like, so I know what I've done, like crazy shit I did. So like, man, I expect it from my kids and be ready for it and prep for it as well. And so just to piggyback off what you said, as far as like, man, that shit fun now, but when they start doing shit like that, which for me, like, I'm kind of prepped for it because I know I was a wild ass kid. Chances are my dick gonna be a wild ass kid and gonna be doing some wild ass shit. So like, you know what? If I see some shit that I can see myself doing as a child, I try to prevent that shit. But I know it's certain shit you just can't prevent. Like I know they're gonna get into some shit. I can't watch them 24/7. And if I don't know, man. If that shit happen, as long as they ain't hurt, good.
What about when they hurt?
It depends on how hurt they is. Shit. Hurt can be like shit, like they fell and they got a little boo boo, kiss it, you good, and shit. As long as they gotta go to the hospital.
Now they hurt the same way tomorrow.
What you mean hurt the same way? Like
they did the same shit yesterday, today, and got hurt again.
Like, okay, we got to say something specific for me to understand it. Let's say they fell off the couch, jumping on the couch. Let's just put that out there. Like, jump on the couch. That's what they like to do. They fell one time. And it's a boo boo. And it's like, okay, cool, you fine, you learn from that. They do it again tomorrow, you can't get on the couch no more.
Oh, what happened to all that patience?
No, I got patience, but my thing is like, I'm not gonna let you allow yourself to get hurt. Like if you do it again, because like, I see the seriousness of fall off the couch. Mm-hmm. You a child. Well, if you fall wrong, you don't even know how to fall right now. So you could fall and try to catch yourself in midair, and like that shit is not gonna work out.
That's what I'm saying.
Therefore, you ain't getting on the couch.
Okay, so you run in the kitchen real quick, grab a snack, you come back, they on the couch, flipping.
No, it ain't. So my thing is you coming with me.
Oh, okay.
You coming with me. Like I can like see my wife can't do what I can do as far as I can make the bottle with the baby on my hand She can't. She's shorter, arms shorter. She ain't that strong, whatever case may be. For me, I can do that. So you finna see me make the bottle and see what daddy doing when he out there. You know what I'm saying?
Since you want to act up.
Yeah, you finna see. You finna be with me, and you finna see what daddy got to do for you, for your ass. And see, my daughter to the point where like me like putting the milk on my skin, like you know what I'm saying, on my arm to see how hot it is. She fuck around and start doing the same thing before she drink her bottle. She
Yeah, but your daughter real aware though. I noticed that she real like she'll send them back and watch.
And I'm like that. I'll sit back and like as much as like charismatic as some people know me as, like I'm quiet as fuck. I'll sit there and I'll just peek the room. You know what I'm saying? Just see people's reactions, their behaviors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Notice certain subtle shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what was said, how they say certain things, what got under their skin. You know what I'm saying? How they act when they win in the card game, how they act when they lose in the card game. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Card game.
I'm in the gambling spot a lot.
Definitely teaching the kids spades.
That's one of my.
Teach your kids something real. You know
I ain't never learned how to play. I can't play till this day.
Oh.
And then the thing about black people is they do this shit, but they don't even want to teach you. But you don't know how to play, boy? Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, man, we taught so many motherfuckers.
Man, listen, I was playing at my dog house one time after work. Man, I kept reneging. He said, well, you got to get up, try. You got to get up. Well, you costing me books, all that. I said, man, I'm finna go sit down, man. That's why. And I told him I don't know how to play. So if I do something wrong, don't look at me.
You know how to play ID Declare War?
Yeah.
It's ID Declare War, but you can see your cards, bro. Whatever's played, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever's like led, you gotta stick with that. It's very simple. Very simple, man. It just the only thing that gets confusing when it's because it's a team effort. That's the only part for me where it gets confusing.
One of the best games ever made, hands down.
I still to this day.
I prefer Tunk.
Can't play Tunk neither.
I prefer Tunk because
I take a nigga head off in some dominoes, but cards, if it ain't Uno, bring that shit this way. I ain't got nothing for you.
What kind of dominoes? 6?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with you on that shit. I'm with you on that. All that other shit, they call it Cuban.
Yeah, I don't do all that. I do piranha domino. That's how I get on.
I don't do all that.
Hey, shouts out to Piranha, man. Hey, shouts out to all the boys in Piranha, all the rappers of Piranha, man. Shout out to y'all, man. YB, HQ, all that shit.
It's the M.I.ALIENS podcast. You just been abducted, know what I'm saying? We got Fred in this bitch, man. Give your tag, man. Give your tag.
Man, it's Joe, man. All that tag shit, fuck it, man.
Man, at me, nigga. Don Beloved 09. Follow me.
Fuck
your
that.
hoe is indefinitely.
Get the fans the email, man, so if they want to ask questions or anything like that, man.
Look, check it out.
That's how you're supposed to do
Google, email us at MIAliens1111@gmail.com and send us, I guess, what you want us to talk about. Also on Instagram at MIAliens podcast. You could DM us as well. Tell us what you want us to talk about for sure.
Yes, sir.
So
They already gave this shit.
I had to get that, bro.